Before we tee off here, Ryan Gary, give me your honest percentage chance of winning the entire thing.
Let me break it down into the basics. I think I have a good chance of winning mini golf because I played so much golf with your friends. I think I have absolutely no idea about PGA. Let's say I'm 40-60 in PGA, and I think I'm probably 65-35 at Disc Golf Masters just because you just got it today. So I give myself a 58% chance of winning the whole thing. How about you?
Yeah, I feel like PGA I should win. I don't want to talk during your backswing.
Oh, this is the first shot I've taken in this game in 3 years. So this will be interesting.
Okay. Ooh, serving a little curve.
I know what I got. Tactically touch the rough so that you don't overrun the fairway. And look at that.
Quick unrelated question. I know who Orson Welles is, but what is steak au poivre?
That is a French preparation of steak in a peppercorn sauce.
How do you know what that is?
It's from it's from reality, but also it's a reference to the Orson Welles film F is for Fake from 1973. It's his last theatrical motion picture. In a movie that's like a pseudo documentary, is kind of a mockumentary. He's talking to the camera while eating at a restaurant, and then just out of nowhere, he holds his dish up to the server. You know, the cameras are still rolling, and he goes, "You could take this away and bring me the steak au poivre." And it's just such an aura-rich moment that I felt it had to be immortalized.
So basically you're saying Orson Welles in the 50s did the first mukbang.
Yes, the first mukbang.
Wait, is it called mukbang or mukbang?
It's okay. I do like Mukbang Pro, baby. That's got a certain gravitas to it. But yeah, it's mukbang. The BANG in Korean is like an O sound in English.
But like I saw someone in Streamer You say that they're going to do $100,000 mukbang. So is that something different?
They probably also don't know how it's pronounced. But the thing is, it's the same. In maybe in North America, you would get its language is about being able to understand what people are trying to say, right? So if you say mukbang and people go, "What's that?" It sounds like you're smoking like dirt. It sounds like you're smoking a pipe full of dirt. Then that's nothing. But if they understand what mukbang is, then fair enough, man.
Speaking of dirt, what's on your right leg right now?
I think if you encounter like a door in the forest that requires a password, you enter those 3 symbols in order, and then you get to speak to the forest's guardian. Find the location of the fairy bottle.
What's it like being you, man? Like, how does that just pop into your head?
Well, you're serving up. Oh, you're serving up questions, and I gotta come up with the answer. It's just improv.
But like, there was no like, is your electronic impulse in your brain stronger than the average person?
I wouldn't possibly know how to answer that. That's one I don't want to yes end because the optics of it are not good.
Good so far.
Okay.
Learn how to putt, Steph. That's just he's so bad at getting the ball in the hole.
This next putt, he'll go one up.
Everyone knows that about Steph Curry. He's only good at long range. At short range, he can't do it. He can't do it, man.
All right, good first hole. Good first hole. So we're not playing. We're playing hole play, not stroke play.
Yes.
Does that make sense? So in case like one of us
it makes sense to me. This must be on the weekend then.
I didn't mean it like that.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, Steph.
All right, check this out. Very fast. I thought that would be good. I thought it would be good to swing the club faster.
Okay, this is a truthful question, and I'm going to think of an answer myself. What sport do you think you could beat Steph Curry in, actually in real life?
What sport could I beat Steph Curry in real life? Okay, I'm thinking about it. Because the original guess would be cycling, just because I probably got more time in it. But, I mean, with basketball, you got some great cardio. He's got more appropriate kinematics for cycling as well. He's a little bit taller. So I wouldn't necessarily think that it's a shoe-in, but I might have a chance. Apart from that, I mean, yeah, maybe like a sport that isn't really a sport, like bowling. Bowling, I might have a good chance. Or do I do something? Do I go like air hockey? Because I got to get him out of the spherical sports. Because if I'm bowling, I mean, he spends all day with a ball that's basically very, very similar to a basketball, at least in terms of its size. So I feel like he's got to have accidentally built some structures in his brain that would be good at bowling.
Okay, so we're crossing things off the list.
I'm gonna say, I gotta think about it. Has he suffered any injuries recently? Is there anything that would render him like unable to participate in a sport? Maybe.
I believe out of all the sports out there, there's at least one individual sport that's different that we could each beat him in.
Okay, what do you think for you?
Magic the Gathering.
We're using like a very liberal definition of the word sport.
Okay.
And wait, whoa, what discipline of Magic the Gathering? Are we talking like sealed, or are we talking about something where you're going to come in with a deck that you've already optimized, and he's just going to be buying packs at the store?
Sealed for sure. It'd be an even playing field.
Okay. All right, sync this. Wait, this is an important moment for me, and for Steph.
It's getting there.
Look at that.
Oh, nice.
Hold it back to even. Simple as.
Okay.
Okay, first off, maybe basketball on a good day. Okay. Short of basketball, I'm gonna go with air hockey. I think I could beat Steph Curry in air hockey.
For 40 racks?
Would he even show up for 40 racks? I feel like we'd have to. Isn't he partnered with some Chinese shoe brand now? He's getting paid like $108 million a year.
What's the name of the brand?
I have absolutely no idea, to be honest. But I thought.
Did you ever hear the story about he was supposed to sign with Nike? He ended up signing with Under Armour, but he went into the Nike meeting and they pronounced him, "Hey, Steven, come take a seat. We're going to give you this presentation." Ooh. That was the first thing they said to him.
And he was out at that moment?
That was it. Gone. Isn't that crazy?
It reminds me of, Shonda Rhimes is the Grey's Anatomy creator.
Yeah.
So she was with ABC forever for Grey's Anatomy and stuff like that, which is a Disney company. And part of the perk of that is that she could basically go to Disneyland for free and take whoever she wanted. And then when she was negotiating for who was going to, what network she was going to go to for her next show. So let me take this drive real quick. This approach shot. She tried to go to Disneyland and her credentials didn't work. Holy cow.
Oh.
And then she called Disney and they were like, well, you're not signed with us, so we're not going to let you go into Disneyland for free. You've got to pay for yourself and everyone that's with you. And then she went okay, I'm going with Netflix or whatever. Tried to nickel and dime on this multi-$100 million deal and just blew it before they even got into the negotiating room.
Over what's a ticket to Disney World? $20?
No, it's maybe $150, but it's
it's a drop in the bucket.
You're dealing with orders of magnitude here.
That's crazy. Has anyone ever blown a sponsored deal with you because they called you a different name?
No, that's never happened. But I think the ones that would be most likely to happen get declined before they make it to the "can we get on a quick call" phase.
At this stage in your life, are you hopping on a call with a sponsor for anything?
Well, listen, I don't like to get into the weeds on this because it sounds really bad, but it's a factor in taking a deal. If you had two opportunities in front of you that were otherwise the same, and one of them was you got to hop on a quick call. It's obvious you're going with the other one. But yeah, I'll jump through some hoops. I've emptied the shelf behind me of stuff that could. I've taken my family photos down from behind me so that certain companies didn't think that they were third-party IP and thus make me refilm the whole segment.
What? Really? I didn't know that that's a request. And now we gotta chat. We gotta figure it out. Chat. I'm not gonna ask you what sponsorship it was because it puts you in an awkward position.
I already
chat.
said
What
it. I already said it like 10 times. It was anytime I've done something. Well, it was like Capcom through Nintendo for Resident Evil. And they were like, well, the client is very concerned about third-party IP appearing in the background. So we recommend you take down like even the stuff that is not third-party IP behind you, just clean shelf. So if you ever see an empty shelf behind me, you know we're playing a Capcom game on Nintendo Switch later that day. 100%.
Did you just put all the items in the slop pile? What did you do with them?
Where the hell am I, man? I'm on top of 2 watermelons? What's going on here? I literally just moved it to a corner of my office that the camera can't see, so it looked like total garbage, but...
Those aren't 2 watermelons.
Hi-oh.
You ever seen Planes, Trains, and Automobiles?
Of course. Those aren't pillows!
All right, time to get out of the bunker.
This is for par. This could be big for me. Oh, that felt very slow. I'm not gonna lie to you. That felt very. This is for bogey. That felt a little fast.
There it is.
Hey, we made it.
Nice shot. So the Orson Welles movie, what's it called?
F for fake.
F for fake.
Yeah.
Is that part of the Ryan Gary Peloton Criterion collection that you watched?
Absolutely, it was. Yeah.
So you remember our buddy Wolves at My Door?
Of course.
He stopped going on social media, completely everything, and he started movie logging.
Yeah.
Like just instead of like doom scrolling, but like he has watched a ton of movies. Since you've switched to that meta on Peloton, how many movies do you think you've logged?
Well, in 2026, I've logged like 101 or 102 movies.
That's pretty amazing.
But honestly, I was telling my own Peloton Discord, it's like one of those things where you're like, okay, I want to watch some movies. So you get some momentum, but then you're like, now I want to watch 100 movies in 2026 and then like rank them on stream. And it became kind of like a job. I was like, I got to lock in and on the next 10 rides, I've got to watch 10 movies so that I can make it in time before we go away, so I can do the video, so I can post the video, et cetera, et cetera. So now I'm taking it at a more leisurely pace.
So you turned something you really enjoyed into content, and it became not fun.
Not content necessarily, but I was like, I wasn't like, oh, I'm as excited as I used to be to get on the bike and watch a great movie. Instead, it was like, let's knock this one out today.
Got it. And then do you have source material that you go to for movie selection?
I mean, the Criterion channel kind of like curates it, to be honest with you. Most of the stuff they add is at least interesting. Not always great.
Is it a subscription service or like a?
It is, yeah. But like,
okay.
They're taking a different approach to something like Netflix, where they're like, what if we added like for 50, 60 shows a month that nobody wants to watch? What if we added like 20 movies a month that like people might actually like to see and are good?
Okay.
The only catch is like none of them have like Frank Grillo in them. Or like, there's not a whole lot of like John Bernthal content going on in the Criterion collection, but...
What are you trying to say about Johnny? You didn't like him in The Walking Dead?
Well, I haven't seen the Odyssey yet, and I think he would play a great Agamemnon. I think he would be inspired as Agamemnon, but...
Well, that one wasn't super clean.
I would like to think that John Bernthal has been in one 4 out of 5 movie.
I think he's been in a 4.5 out of 5. I haven't seen the Odyssey, just to state, but he's in Sicario. Sicario's a great movie.
Oh, yeah, that is good. With Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds, John C. Reilly, Philip Seymour Hoffman, William H. Macy, Thomas
That's an
Jane. That was a great approach, man.
Thanks. So what has been your not your number one movie, but what has been like a sleeper that Criterion dealt up to you that you were like jaw dropped at it?
You know,
Or does that ruin your video?
Well, that's already been made ages ago.
Okay.
But I'm gonna flip it around and say last night I watched the Lego movie with my kid. Pretty good movie.
Okay.
You ever see the Lego movie?
Okay.
I did, but I fell asleep during it.
I think that's valid because sleep is also important.
But if the movie is too zoomer, like it puts me to sleep.
Two zoomer
Like,
being like because it's very rapid fire with its like the stimulation is high.
Okay.
There's no plot development. There's no twists. There's no turns. There's no dialogue. There's nothing to get me invested in the little yellow figures. You know what I mean?
I'll say that that's a little crazy to say as someone who fell asleep during the movie. Because how would you know?
But
and there
because-
is a twist in the movie. Lord Business is the kid's dad, bro. Lord Business is the kid's dad, but you already knew that because Lord Business is voiced by Will Ferrell, and then you see Will Ferrell come down the stairs, and you're like, oh shit.
And you think Lord Business is talking to a grander trope in the movie?
That'll drop for birdie.
Well, to be honest, the real world stuff in the Lego movie didn't really work that well for me, but the rest of it I thought was cute and reasonably fun.
Well, talk about like lack of development and little yellow characters.
Mm-hmm.
I took my family to see Monsters and Minions.
Right, Minions are monsters, but that's fine.
Yes, and outside of seeing George Lucas trapped in a glass cage,
Which we should add happens 90 seconds into the movie.
that was the best part of the movie because my question was, did George sign off on that, or because he's a public figure, they just got to use him?
I bet he signed off on that.
But he's not.
They could have put anybody in there, right?
But he's not with Universal. He's with Disney.
He's not with anybody. His Star Wars stuff is with Disney.
So do you think he did that as like a feuded
Okay.
Disney?
See what you do here.
Maybe they were just like, hey, do you want to like read 2 lines in this kid's movie? And he was like, okay. Oh, I'd love to. It kind of sounds like that, right?
Yeah. There's just like 100% more grumpier.
Well, I get it, man. I'd be
What-
grumpy
how-
too. I'd be grumpy
How
too.
could you
I
be
think.
if you sold your life's work for $5 billion? Why would you be grumpy?
Well, because like you've spent your whole life with just like nerds bothering you about like stuff that. I mean, I personally believe that I think George probably doesn't care that much who like Bo-Katan's dad is, or like where was the Darksaber during like Return of the Jedi or stuff like that. I think he's probably like sick of answering questions like that. Nobody's asking him any questions about like American Graffiti or anything.
Well, here's the thing, though. I'm gonna take the opposite approach. I think he misses being asked about that. Oh, I thought you made it. I think he misses being asked about Bo-Katan's lost lightsaber because everything George Lucas wrote about was something in his life. So Bo-Katan's lost lightsaber was his hammer that he lost in 8th grade. You know what? Like, so I think he misses that and misses control of that universe, which is why he's so grumpy.
I disagree.
Okay, well then let's take another person who sold all his work for $5 billion. Notch,
Right.
and George Lucas, both grumpy.
Are we doing like a smoke circle? Nightmares blunt rotation?
And he's
I think it's probably just the lifelong tale of you peace. Sorry,
This could be big.
all right.
of money doesn't make you happy.
Win the hole.
Especially, well, I felt like that old guy on Call for Help. Well, shoot.
Hopefully
Yeah, that can happen. I think it's one of the, like, it obviously it helps, but if you have like $1 billion and then you go to $5 billion, you probably would be like, I would be a lot happier if people would just like leave me alone. But going from like $1,000 to like $1 million is going to change your life like crazy. Oh, this is my shot. I keep going. I don't have a leg tattoo.
And the putt goes down.
Is that why you're off social media?
Yeah, man, 100%.
Like, stop bugging me and asking me about Isaac.
Yeah, so like, what? Hey, I've got a new game that just came out on Steam that you should play. I'm like, I can't be 40 years old just reading that like 100 times a day, and that's like as good as it gets, man.
What's the opposite end of it?
Launch this one out there.
Oh, wait. Did my friend decide what card to buy? Okay, hold it here. Have you ever hit a stroke that didn't say fast or slow in this game?
I don't even look at that. I go off feel.
Fair enough. Because you don't get that in real life.
No, not at all.
Exactly.
I played golf for the first time in real life yesterday, and
For the first time ever.
for the first time in the year.
Oh, okay.
And so
Okay.
the first time I played 18 holes were after the 11th hole. I was still excited to play. Normally after like 10 holes, I'm like, this is boring. Get me out of here. You want to know the difference?
Mm-hmm. 2
I
beers?
played with
Come on, bounce to the right.
What an approach. What an approach.
That's a safe shot. All right, here's his second shot.
actually now I was gonna say the people I was playing with, but 2 high noons did make the difference.
And you are wearing a high noon outfit right now. That rope hat with that kind of golf shirt, that is a high noon outfit. All you need are some socks that have like some pineapples or like a popsicle on them or something like that.
The guy I was playing with had red, white, and blue popsicles on his golf balls.
100%.
How did you know?
I've been on a Disney cruiser too, man. I know what Americans in their 40s are dressing like.
Oh, nice putt. That's in.
Laser beam.
Way out
Oh.
of the box, it seemed, nicely done.
Ask me to offline. Ask me about I left my wedge, but I can't tell you about it on like here, but just send me a DM. You'll appreciate
Okay.
how I lost my wedge on the course.
Oh!
That one will go for birdie.
All right.
And that hole's halved.
Can I
All right, we're
ask you
battling
if it's is it a Happy Gilmore type situation where you throw it into the woods or something like that?
No, if it was a good bid, I'd use it. It's just
okay.
it's you would just appreciate because it's like a little bit of a flex, but it's a flex in something you care about. I know it's very vague posting, but
And then
anyways.
I'll ask you about it after. That's fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
A bit long, possibly.
Did I don't want to put your information on blast, but did I read that you're getting into physical disc golf?
That's the hope. I did after playing disc golf masters. Let me take my shot and then I'll spin you a yarn. I became enamored with the idea of physical disc golf because it seems like a sport that you can do when you take your kid to the park, which is a big part of my like off-camera life. And it instead of every other sport, which has been taken over by like dentists, and just getting started in the sport is like a 3 to 4 figure buy-in. There's no course fees for disc golf, at least at public parks. And I bought a 3-disc starter set for like $50 or something like that. And even that, people were like, you do not even have to do that. But I was like, all right, I want to make sure I'm getting started right. They were like, you could just get one putter and go nuts. But either way, it just seems like chill, low barrier to entry sport that I might get the time to play. And then in true, like, this point in our lives fashion, I have not even come close to having any time to play it. But it could happen at some point.
Just because I'm ignorant about disc golf, and before your chat says he's ignorant about a lot of things. So is it like you take your daughter to the park and she's playing on the swings and stuff, and then there's a disc golf game going around the park, or you take her with you to play?
You'd have to take her around with you because some of the courses are like 200 or 300 feet. So I mean, I guess it depends on like how confident you are in your kid's ability to be independent.
Got it. Okay, I see what you're saying.
I don't really want to be 300 feet away from my 5-year-old right now, but I like 30 feet, sure.
Timer's watching that putt. So okay, so and I want
No good.
as a disc golf connoisseur like yourself, you nailed the stereotype of a modern day golfer, right? Like row pat, etc. What is a stereotype that's not going to get you canceled of a disc golfer? Mustache and drinks an IPA?
No, probably like drinks a non-alcoholic athletic, but looks like the kind of person that would be blocking your way at PAX with a huge backpack. I don't know how else to say it, honestly. I don't know how else to say it. The kind of person that would come to PAX with a huge backpack on with like 6 loaves of bread in the backpack. Which is fine. It could be worse. It could be worse. The heck was this, man?
Well, are you concerned? Like, I feel like if you played golf, you're not going to get bothered. If you're going out and playing disc golf, that is your audience. Like, don't you feel like you're going to get bothered?
I think there's a false dilemma here. I don't get bothered being recognized in public. Most of the people who recognize me are very nice and polite. And it's not like I think you're drastically overestimating most of the people who bother me online are annoying as fuck. In real life, most of the people who say hi to me or go like, "Are you a YouTuber?" They're very nice and well adjusted. Online, it's annoying because people are emboldened by the pseudonymity of it. But in real life, when you're face to face and you can put a face to a name, people are they're much more cordial.
Have you ever done unban requests?
I think it's bad to do it on stream, to be honest with you.
Why?
Because I think it just makes people, it incentivizes a certain percentage of chat to get banned to eventually be in on ban requests on stream. And also, especially, and I think I'm very atypical, at least in the current state of Twitch in this. I feel like the industry is kind of like becoming this, what's an astronomical term for something that is collapsing under its own gravity? Like we're supposed to be, for safety reasons, I feel like we're supposed to be minimizing the amount of parasociality out there. And yet every single stream over time just trends in the direction of being less about anything except for itself. All streams are just becoming, let's recap the drama from the previous stream, sow some drama for the next stream, do a little bit of clip farming, react to some other drama that's happening on other streams, et cetera, et cetera. So all of this, like, I don't really get excited about the idea of making content about the content. I find that this is an escape from that, I think. I would rather produce something that kind of stands on its own, because it just strikes me as, I don't know. I don't want to cultivate the kind of audience that is like really concerned how the sausage is made. I just want them to be like, I feel like I could go for a sausage today.
Got it. I see what you're saying. But like, so you make the sausage for other people to look and point at. They want to point at your sausage.
Right. Yeah. Ideally.
As opposed, you don't want to point at someone else's.
And if they cover their mouths, if they laugh, if they gasp, well, any reaction's okay. When you point and look at my sausage.
Yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, like, I watched probably 10 minutes of Streamer U, and then I watched like I was gonna watch 15 minutes of Ludwig's talk. I ended up watching 5 hours of it. But anyways, the 10 minutes I did see of Streamer U, it was a girl walking in a hallway and a dude threw hot sauce at her, and then I turned it off. Sorry.
No, that's pretty good. And that's what I want to see more of. What I don't want to see is recapping the hot sauce incident. Was it okay to throw the hot sauce or not? More original, singular content like that is what I'm looking for.
Okay.
Oh, but I felt bad. Like, I saw that. I'm like, it wasn't planned. It was like, it sounds funny, but it wasn't. You know?
Yeah. I mean, it's the kind of thing that's like, it would be funny if someone said, imagine if I just dumped a bunch of hot sauce on you right now. But when it actually happens, you go, oh, wait. Like, I feel really bad for this person right now. They're covered in hot sauce.
Someone in chat said Katie got caught slipping. What do you mean?
That's Kato caught slipping straight mustard face. Yeah.
Going with the 5 wood on this one.
No, I think you're definitely the outlier in Twitch that like you create the stream, not the react. Well, you know you don't react to anything.
Well, sometimes I'll react to like an old Canadian music video or something like that. But like, well, otherwise, I don't know. I just find it like uninteresting. But that's obviously I'm atypical in the sense that it seems like I was gonna put it on the viewers, but it seems like even the streamers are like, yeah, making content's cool, but like the coolest thing is like responding to a question about how the content's made, which I have a certain ability to talk about, but at some point it's just like I just don't care. Like at this point, because I don't want to like do the I'm not in B2B sales, right? I'm not in like streamer to streamer sales. I don't want to sell a piece of firmware to a streamer to make their streaming easier. I want to stream. Not sell courses.
So if you're not in B2B, you're in B2C?
Yeah.
Okay. And you don't like talking about B2B or B2C.
I just find it. What more can you say about like being a streamer?
Inside rough here.
So it's been said 1,000 times over.
Has it though?
I think so. I'll talk about it with you in the back channel. Well, the other thing is, the other reason I don't like talking about it is I had your stream up for a little bit when you were watching the Streamer U stuff.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, he's watching Streamer U. Like, it's not in my wheelhouse. But seeing all the people in chat who are not streamers be like, yeah, this is how streaming works. You should do this. You should do that. I was just like, it's so like... I'm like, well, to me, it feels like one of those things that's like, it feels good to give advice and it feels like you're doing something productive, but it's not necessarily like the most efficient use of everybody's time, I guess is what I'm saying.
No, so people were getting mad when I was watching it. Like, can you just play games? And I'm like, I get it. You know, you don't want me to watch React to Learning, but also he dropped some gems in it, you know?
Yeah, I believe that. I mean, Ludwig's he's a smart guy. And then he did message me, not to put the DMs on blast, but he said, sorry I called your viewers 30-year-old people on the spectrum with 9-to-5 jobs. And I said, that's fine, but are you apologizing to them or are you apologizing to me? Because...
And what did you really respond? Did you type a message that's like the hidden Discord message where you gotta like click over it to reveal it and it says you're not wrong?
No, it's exactly what I said. I'm only 29.
Someone in chat says the Spectrum peeps watch NL, the ADHD ones watch Dan. Hey.
This will be
to each their own. There's a place for everyone. All right, lock in.
Whatever ails you, we got the medicine. I did like when all 3 of your kids came into your office. I guess it was on Monday, and then your oldest son took the microphone and went, LeBron James. I'm glad that the LeBron James stim has made it to Generation Alpha. Because LeBron's getting pretty up there these days. He might only have a season or 2 left in him.
I knew I was cooked when my oldest son, he's like, hey, Dad, I got something for your soundboard. And I go, what? He goes, just trust me on this one. And he told me to go to YouTube and type in FAHH sound. And it's become a crowd favorite, I gotta say, man. And it's because of him, man.
I know that one. Ah! It's like that. Yeah. Damn, what an approach.
All right, if this next putt.
Ooh, all right.
He's gonna go 3 up.
Ooh.
Nice.
Damn. It's not.
I gotta say, I am looking forward to disco. Well, I mean, this is the one I should win. I should win.
Did you play a lot of this game?
Yeah, I mean, in 20, I felt like we played a lot of this game together. You don't remember playing?
I think it's one of those things that, like, I was still trying to settle into, like, the way that parenting worked for me. I feel like I'm in a groove now, but it wasn't like within 3 years you got used to having a kid. It was like at the end of 1 year, you'd be like, oh, I'm used to having a 0-year-old. And then your kid's 1. And it's a whole different ball game. And then you're like, okay, I'm used to like what a 1-year-old's all about. And then she turns 2, and you're like, oh, it's a whole different ball game again. Now, 4 and 5 have been variations on a theme. So I feel like now I can remember, oh, that was 2024. That was earlier in 2026. That was mid 2025. But 2020 to 2023 are memory hold to the extreme. Completely gone.
Don't you feel like in the video game of life, as your kids get older, the difficulty on parenting decreases?
Yes, I actually do. And I feel bad because the number one thing people say, well, I mean, not that they say a lot of things, but they're like, oh, like, are you worried about when she's going to be a teenager? And you're like, yeah, you're kind of like worried about it. But at the same time, like, what about when she was like 2, man? What about when she was 2 and you couldn't do anything because if you took your eyes off her for 3 seconds, like she would throw herself down the staircase or try to like eat a battery or something like that. So it's like a different kind of difficult for sure.
This is his third.
So I think it gets easier. And also the other thing is like a broader spectrum of activities open up. Like when your kid is like 1, it's really like daddy-daughter time at the library and you're singing Wheels on the Bus for 45 minutes. And the thing that's most messed up is you're going, this sucks. This sucks. This sucks that it's only 45 minutes. I wish this could be 3 hours because it's giving me an excuse to get out of the house. Why is daddy-daughter time at the library only 45 minutes once a week?
And then you wake up and it's over. Did I ever tell you the battery story?
I don't think so.
The kid I grew up. So there were these, I was growing up and my sister was older and she had 2 friends they were twin boys. And one of them was really smart and one of them was the opposite of really smart. So one day
that's interesting in and of itself.
One day the twins were home alone at their house and one of them's like, I wonder what's in a battery. So then he took a 9-volt battery into the garage and put it into a vise.
I think you have told me this, but I want to hear it again.
And then he took a baseball bat and started wailing on the battery until it exploded.
That's awesome.
And so he got the powder that was in the battery all around his eyes, so he showed up to school the next day.
With like copper oxide. Oh.
So
I thought in a 9-volt, if you took the top off the 9-volt, it was just a bunch of little batteries in there. I thought like inside a 9-volt was just like 10 watch batteries or something.
I don't know, but I just know he came to school with, that was the story because I asked my mom. And even I think I was like 8 at the time. I'm like, Mom, why would you beat a battery with a baseball bat? She's like, I don't know, Dan. I don't know. I don't know. Oh. So no, anyone watching or listening to this, you don't need to find out what's inside of a battery. We just told you. But also, I bet there's probably a YouTube video on it too. Smashing batteries. There has to be.
Can I say to this day, there's almost no worse feeling than going to replace the batteries in something, and when you take the battery pack off and you're going, please, no. Oh, triple A's. In a AA world, you want me to be using triple A's.
You know what solves all that? Battery Daddy.
The Battery Daddy.
Yes, I have one, and I actively replenish it before it ends because it's very satisfying opening up a box of batteries from Amazon and putting every one of the batteries into its individual slot.
I could totally see that. Interesting choice of words.
Do you have a battery drawer? Where do you store your batteries?
We have a drawer with the packages of the batteries in them. and we grab them out of the packages as needed.
Is it a slop drawer?
Yeah.
And,
Old, like, you had to mail something once 10 years ago, so now you bought like 20 envelopes, so there's just 19 envelopes sitting in there.
will be halved.
Yeah. But that you might have changed my life with the battery daddy. Because when you were describing it, that's how I feel when sometimes you get home and you open the front door and there's like 6 Amazon boxes. And for a second, you're a little Ben Affleck, right? But then I remember, 2 or 3 years ago, my wife got me an electric rotary saw that you just hold in your hand. And all you do is line it up on the seams of the cardboard box and squeeze the handle, and it goes, and it like races down the seam of the cardboard. So one cut turns the box into like a flat, and then just and then you've got like 6 perfectly square or rectangular pieces of cardboard that fit so nicely in the recycle bin.
That's amazing. What surface do you cut the boxes on?
Oh, on the marble countertops and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Doesn't it mess up the counters?
No, because it's like you don't have to push it into the counter. You hold the box freehand and then just run the saw down it. It's not a dangerous saw. It's like using like a safer X-Acto knife.
Is it a power tool?
Yeah, but it's like an electric, it has a battery in it, so you charge it up the same way you charge up like an electric razor.
What is the primary? It sounds like an amazing case use for that tool, but what is its primary usage in the real world?
I think it might be breaking down boxes, honestly. I think if you work at like a grocery store or something like that, they might give you one so you can break down all the boxes you get there,
All right, this
and
is a
then
good shot.
load them up in their recycler or something like that, in their dumpster.
You may have just changed my life because
Dude, it's actually so good.
what I do is I get a box from Amazon. Whatever's in it, it stays open, and I just throw it in a slop pile in the garage.
See, that I was going to say, I feel so much superiority over my neighbors when they have their garage doors open, and I drive by and their cars parked like all messed up on the street, bird poop and stuff covering it, leaves, pollen, and then inside of their garage, like that's the Amazon graveyard. They need the rotary saw, bro.
What I do is, just because I don't want to spend the time when it's like garbage day, I will just jump on the boxes to flatten them.
I know the thrill of jumping on the box, but I'm telling you in all sincerity, the rotary saw is even faster. It's faster than jumping. And also sometimes you jump on a box that is like stronger than you expect, and it kind of screws up your ankle. Or instead of breaking at the corner, like it breaks next to the corner, so you have like a very irregular piece of cardboard to put in the recycling.
No, it sounds amazing. Anytime I have an excuse to use a power tool, I use it.
It's
Ever
good,
tell you about
man.
the time I had to cut down a tree?
No.
So and I always get made fun of, but apparently in like dad life and homeowner life, there's a tier list of power tools.
Okay.
And so apparently I just like the color of them, so I bought them. But I use Ryobi because it's neon green.
So
But
I have it
that's
as well, but that's a low tier buy.
Well,
Yeah, but it's like, according to who?
And let's see how
I think according to people who actually use them.
So I had to cut a tree down, and I called someone, and they're like, yeah, it's going to be like $1,000. I'm like, I can do this. So I went to Home Depot, and I bought a Ryobi electric chainsaw.
Okay.
And
did you buy it because it has you can use the battery from the mower and the weed whacker, and you could put that right into the chainsaw?
Yeah, so I got the weed whacker. So like it only makes sense. It's like we keep it in the family.
Right, you're in the ecosystem.
So I'm like on my way out, and like the guy who sold me the chainsaw was like running after me with this bottle. He's like, hey, here's a bottle of oil you have to put in the chainsaw. And like in my head, I'm like, yeah, right. Like this guy's just trying to upsell me. Because I'm like, that's why it's electric. It doesn't need oil, right? Like if it was a gas powered chainsaw, I was like, okay.
I think there's two different types of oil. I see what you're saying. Like you're thinking of engine oil.
Yeah.
That would like keep the pistons lubricated. This is more like lubrication for the teeth of the chainsaw to keep moving well, I think.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, whatever. Like, so I didn't do it, but I may have died because what happened, I ended up buying, I went on Amazon and I bought like full length chainsaw gear, helmet, pants that
For honor.
But it was like, so I was covered, but like when I started it without the oil, I'm like, okay, something's not right, but let's just let it go. And then it would like keep kicking back and getting caught in the wood. So I actually went back and got the oil. But in full disclosure, have you ever used a chainsaw?
No.
It's probably like what you're talking about, the boxes, but you feel like a caveman when you're done. It's the best feeling to destroy nature that needs to be destroyed. You know what I mean?
I believe that. I can understand that.
It is. It's like, I didn't enjoy destroying nature, but when you have to, it feels good.
I mean, sometimes trees get old or something like that. You got to cut them down before they fall on your house.
Exactly.
That's what arborists are probably the people who cut down trees the most.
Bro, so I can't say too much about it, but there was a guy on Destination X that he is he's a famous botanist.
Okay.
But he's like you and me. So he's like not old, and he's he's entertaining and engaging, but like the way you feel about, well, what is something you really like? I was going to say Isaac, but that doesn't count. What's something you're an expert in?
There's just so many things. There's so many things that I'm thinking of that are coming to mind right now. I'm gonna have to get back to you because I have to cut down a lot of possibilities to pick the one that answers your question perfectly.
We'll see you again around here real soon, though.
Think about that, but good game. I'm gonna be honest. This went a little bit easier than I thought. I won the first leg. We got 5 gifted on the line, but now we're entering in your domain. I won PGA. Now I'm entering in your domain. What do they call disc golf? Not the links. What do they call it?
Well, it's a whole ball of wax. For one thing, it's not called disc golf. I call it golf, and then what we just played, I would call ball golf. Because I don't want to normalize the idea that golf with a ball is it's like the singular purest form of golf, right? I always call it hitting the chains, banging some chains, get out there and bang some chains together.
Okay, bang some chains. Okay. Are you current eventing golf right now, man? I feel like you're current eventing golf.
What do you mean? Because there was a controversy at the Players' Championship.
Golf? Yes. What came first, golf or disc golf?
I would say ball golf probably came first, if I had to guess.
Okay.
But, I mean, is ball golf the first kind of golf? No. What about a caveman eating an apple? Spherical object entering a hole. Food golf.
This guy, man.
They didn't invent it. I think, I'm setting up the lobby as we speak.
Okay.
I'm going to put us on Minoka Springs because I think we should do 18 holes.
Beginner course?
I'm trying to parse 60 difficulty 1 4. Let's do a difficulty 2. Okay. Difficulty 1 is a lot of just throwing it straight at the chains. And then the lobby visibility will be private. I'm going to put us on, you know what, let's all use the mixed bag 1. So that nobody can say, hey, NL, it's because you got all these crazy Anheuser enabled distance. Dan doesn't have access to the prints. It's not fair if you just have Dan play the game, but he doesn't have a good distance driver like you.
Bro, I'm like you in real life. Just give me the putter and I'll win.
That's what I legitimately, I still have not thrown one, but I threw a Frisbee a lot when I was a kid. And I was saying, I think I could throw a disc golf disc easily 400 meters.
What
And
is that in
people were like, that's
in
100.
Kona?
Well, I don't know, like it's like 1,000 feet or something. But
Come on.
but 400 is smaller than 1,000, so I think that makes it seem worse.
You cannot throw a disc 1,000
Bro,
feet.
you get a running start, and then you get the perfect like wrist action when you throw it, and then it like goes low, and it catches the air and goes higher. Like sometimes you're like, oh, it's going down, and then it goes up, and it's got another 90%, man.
Bro, is there professional disc golf?
Yeah, and they don't throw
I
it that
bet-
far, which to me means like they don't want it bad enough. I don't know why they're nerfing themselves for some reason.
How do I see you throw?
You don't, unfortunately. This game has no cinematic appeal at all. You can see
how do I know
you can
how
see
many
the
strokes?
disc of the opponent if it's like in your field of view as you're throwing. That's about
Okay.
it. Otherwise, we just see our score basically at the
Oh,
end.
I see you. I could see you throwing.
Well,
You have a red shirt?
yeah, why don't you
white shorts?
watch your own pockets? Yeah, no shoes. That's me. Oh, I really thought that
Ooh.
could do it.
How come you went so far
we could just
over?
we could do it the old-fashioned way. I'll watch you shoot. You watch me shoot.
How come you
That
went
was
so far over?
Dude, that was a really good shot.
Oh, thanks.
I might be in trouble here.
So when you hit it in, it's called smacking the chains?
I think it's called banging the chains. Yeah.
Banging the chains,
Your guy
okay.
looks cool, man. In the all black? Okay, I
Come
don't
on.
think you needed to do that.
What do you mean? Do what?
I don't think you needed to put that much force on it.
All right, I'm looking for you to go because you have honors. You have the tee box.
Okay,
Where are you?
Yeah, I'll go first. Check this out. This is serious ace potential. An ace is what we call a hole-in-one in golf. In ball golf, I should say. Okay, you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm watching.
Oh, you're lucky.
Oh,
You're lucky. We came very close to an ace.
quick question. What does the 4-digit pin in the lower right-hand corner mean?
So the first number is like the distance, and then the second is the glide, which I think is how long it stays at, how long it takes to descend back to the earth. And then the last two are natural curve. That was a crazy shot, man.
Oh, thanks.
You might be a natural.
So do you know what those numbers mean, or you just say F it, we ball?
Yeah, F it, we ball.
Yeah. I'm
Only
with you.
I feel like the class of disc is important. Like your fairway will get you like 100 feet or 100 meters, and the mid-range will get you like 70, and then the putter will get you like 60. And then like the green line that shows you how the disc will fly.
Got you. Okay.
So that's what with the putter, you don't want to be going 100 unless you're like 60 away.
Okay. So here I just got a little.
Hiya! He's going
So
back to the chainsaw.
So how do you put a little English on it, not a lot?
Like for the how far does it say you are away here?
66.
66 feet?
Yeah.
66 feet. I would go like a normal shot with the putter at like as little power as you can do straight ahead and pretend the wind doesn't exist. Like aim right at the center of the chains, as low power as you can do.
Okay. So just so this doesn't get out of hand, we're playing this like PGA, right? Match
Sure,
play. So
yeah.
you won the first hole? Okay. There it is.
Oh, just barely.
All right, so
rattled
you're
the
up
chains
2-0.
there a little bit.
All right, so you're up 2-0. I'm with you.
Yeah, now watch this. You really want to learn
Okay.
something? Watch this. You know how to do like a run up and stuff like that?
Yeah. That's for noobs.
Oh, and then it hits a little. Ooh, oh, the groundskeeper's supposed to be keeping the grass more trim than that, so that you actually catch a little bit of a bounce off it. Well, okay, whatever.
Hold on, let me watch you before you go. Hold on.
Of course, of course.
I just landed.
I'm using myself as a camera to see your shot.
Oh,
Great thing
okay, I'm watching you.
great thing about golf is, unlike ball golf, when you end up in the tall grass, at first you're like, no, it's the tall grass. But then you go, wait a minute, I'm taller than grass. It's not like I got to get the disc out of the grass. I just got to pick it up.
Oh, nice shot. Holy cow, you almost hit that. All right, so I got the Warship mid-range, which is about 290, and I'm about 230 away, so I probably want to hit that about, what, 74?
It's hard because I'm in meters and not feet. So now everything you do, I have to divide by 3, which is very difficult for a guy like me. 3 is one of the hardest numbers to divide something by.
I didn't know that.
I would even say 6 is easier because you get to divide it by 2 first, which makes it easier to divide by 3 because it's a smaller number after. Some would say half as small, or half as large, I guess.
Get in there, baby. Oh. What's the theory on these chains? That should like soak in the disc.
That's what I think they should have, like, there should be like a vacuum in the center. So that if it touches the chains, it just goes like some suction.
100%. Did you win that hole?
I did win that hole, Dan.
Okay.
I understand that we have a desire to keep things entertaining, but I have a feeling this one's going to golf with your friends.
What makes you think that?
I just feel like I played way too much disc golf masters, to be honest with you. Oh, it's a horrible shot, though. Never mind.
190.
It's the greatest shot I've ever done in the entire game.
Did you see my shot?
I didn't, and I'm scanning the perimeter to see if I see you. Oh, I see the top of your head down there.
So you think you're going to do this in real life? I don't think so, bud.
Why not?
You don't just pick up a disc and know how to throw it like this with all this sweat.
You weren't throwing a frisbee around like crazy when you were a kid?
Yeah, but it'd always go in like the letter C.
No. I mean, that's not even necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes you're going to want that to get around natural obstacles like trees, unless you cut them down, Paul Bunyan. But I know how to throw a disc straight, man. I know how to throw a disc straight for sure.
Yeah, but I feel like these aren't normal discs. I've seen these before.
Well,
They're
these are normal. The frisbee is not a normal disc. A frisbee is a frisbee. These are normal discs.
Why isn't a frisbee a disc?
That's a whole ball of wax. I don't know if you're interested in getting into the drama of that.
So if you play disc golf, you don't use a frisbee.
That's right. I mean, you could. It would be something different. That would be frisbee golf, I suppose. But
which is what we're playing right here.
This is golf
with the frisbee
with discs. The frisbee's a name brand,
like Kleenex. So we're playing tissue. This is like the difference between tissue and Kleenex.
Dude, can I tell you something crazy?
Yeah.
Yesterday, my kid got a boo-boo, not uncommon. And then she said, Band-Aids are so good that even if they're not Band-Aid, we call them Band-Aids. And I went, that's true. Sometimes a product can be like so popular, it replaces the name of the thing and becomes the name of the thing. And I said, can you think of another example? And then she couldn't think of one. So I said, what about Kleenex? And then, I got to think. Because she then, I didn't expect her to get one, but then she got another one. And I was like,
those are the only two I know.
I'm trying to think of what the other one was. It wasn't chapstick. Popsicle's a good one, but it wasn't popsicle.
Wait, what's chapstick?
Like lip balm.
Oh.
And I went, you know what?
Chat,
what the hell was that?
It wasn't Xerox, chat.
I forget it, but she got one. She got a good one. I think I can't throw my disc out of the... Can you see me right now?
Yeah, I'm watching you in the water. Just soak it up.
My legs are getting wet, man. I don't think my disc can make it over because my disc touches the water on the way out.
Wait, does this mean I win this hole?
I think you're going to win this hole.
Are they called holes?
Oh, see, that's a tough question. I don't have an answer to that one.
Look, I'm gonna. I know you don't need it. I'm gonna. Oh, nice shot. I'm gonna co-sign you playing disc golf as long as you don't start watching professional disc golf.
Well, I don't even know where I would do that, so I think that's easy enough.
Okay. Who won that one? How do we tell?
You won that one for sure.
Okay, 3-1. MacBook Pro.
So it's actually 4-1, just to be clear.
4-1.
But
Okay. All right.
because I don't want to give up anything for free. After Steph Curry's horrible performance on the traditional links, as you would call them.
All right. So talk me through this. What are you doing on this hole?
Okay, I'm looking at it. I'm saying 63 meters. They're originally giving me the putter, and I'm saying, you know what? The putter's tough for me on this one because it's not uphill, but there's a little uphill part of it. So I actually am going to go up a club. I'm going to go to the mid-range. I'm going to make sure I pick a side where the green line looks nice to me, like the pattern of its movement looks like a direction I want it to go. And then I'm going to undercut the power by quite a lot because I don't want it to overshoot the chains by a considerable amount. And then we're letting it fly at about 85%, hoping we catch a little downdraft on the way to the chain basket here. I noticed you shot about, 25% of the way into the description of my strategy there.
That was a push, by the way.
I would really recommend a spin, personally.
No, I meant the hole's a push,
the
which
hole
means
is a push.
Yeah,
that's
which
true.
means this one's worth 2. Which means
is that how that works?
Yeah,
Okay.
because no one wins the hole. Yeah. Okay. So on this one, you're gonna go a little backhand with the warship.
This
Mid-range?
one, well, now on this one, I'm taking a little bit of a different approach, and I'm not telling you my strategy because this one's worth 2. I think you got to figure this one out for yourself.
Go over the trees, they're saying. I'm not going over the trees.
Let's see how he does.
Okay, sometimes you just gotta
Grip it and rip it.
Yeah. How come it's not curving? Oh, give me a little ET, a little Steven Spielberg. We'll take it.
It's
okay.
Absolutely incredible shot.
Did you birdie this?
I got.
Or is that not called a birdie in this?
Well,
I don't want to offend anyone.
It's called a birdie. It's called a birdie. And it's called an eagle if you get it 2 under. And if you get it in 1, it's called an ace.
Okay.
I got a par on this one.
Okay.
Which means this would be for 2 for you.
Line it up. I'm gonna go about 50%. By 50% it, we think. Wait, did you tap in on that one?
Yeah, I had to because my putt was it bounced off the chain basket.
Oh, school. Okay, so this is another push. This one's worth 3.
This one's worth 3.
Okay.
So if I win, I'm up 7.
7 to 1.
If you win, I'm up 1.
No. If I oh yeah, what do you have? 4 or 5? What hole is this? No. If I win, we're tied. How do you feel about that?
I am just going to win the hole.
Okay. So because this is mid-range and I need it to go right,
I'm going to win the hole so
use
we don't have to worry about it.
Forehand. Forehand goes right. Okay.
Could be worse.
Please
We're in
go
the
right.
Shrek.
Give me some right.
Now that's going to sting. Let me see. Dan's shot is good, man.
Did you par this?
I 3-shot it.
Okay, so you parred it.
I parred it.
I can. Ooh. Okay,
This would be for the
okay.
tie right here.
I know I'm gonna ring the chains. It's just a matter if the chains are gonna
If
Alice
it's gonna
me or
suck
not.
it in. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. That's a big one. That's a big one here.
Oh!
So this one's worth. Oh no. Oh no. All right. This one's worth 4. This is pretty fun.
Dude, I mean, it's a heck of a game.
How did you find this game?
I mean, we're in the middle of what I would describe as a bit of a game drought, and this is one that I had on my radar for a minute, but didn't know that it was coming out. I was like, I'll give it a try. I think I wanna hit him with something like this, even though I know it's gonna go through the tree. Well, that just never stood a chance.
Yo.
Oh no, I'm hearing that you have died.
My voice is back. I got Comcasted. You think it'll let me reconnect?
I would be stunned if it let you reconnect.
Oh no. Hold on, I'm gonna try. Hold on. Are you still in the game?
I am still in the game.
Okay, let me try typing the code. Come on, baby. Come on, early access. You can do this.
Given what I know about this game, I would be flabbergasted.
Unable to join. Oh.
Here. It's simple. I will set up another lobby. We were like 9 holes in.
That was the 9th hole, and that was gonna be worth.
Well, let's not worry about that.
Okay.
Because then the first hole of the 9 could be worth like enough points to make the rest of the lobby, I think, completely worthless. I'm gonna
play the back 9.
Because now we only need 9. I'm gonna put us on one that has like some hole-in-one potential.
Okay.
Just because you never know, right?
Yeah.
And we could play from scratch. We could play 0-0.
Are you okay with that, even though you were dominating? Okay.
I mean, I wasn't dominating. I was up by 1 and kind of throwing, honestly. But we get a chance to clip farm off this. I was disconnected from my own session, though, unfortunately. So if you give me a second here.
Yeah. I think I know the answer to this question, and it's a inside business fourth wall breaking question. Do you have redundant internet at your house or no?
Do I have redundant internet at my house?
Yeah.
So like if you have like 2 lines, so if one of the lines goes down, the other one stays up.
Yes. No, you don't.
No, but I can understand the why you would want that. Yeah.
Do you have fiber?
So I'll just tell you my address on the stream if you prefer. I'll just tell you my address. You can look all this information up for yourself.
What you can't tell me if you have fiber or not?
Well, it's just like I'm uncomfortable with the line of questioning. Why is your internet going down? Now, why don't I just say something? Why don't you just get better internet?
Well, I was just trying to see if you invest in backup internet, unless you have a dedicated fiber line that you don't want people to know about, then it would make complete sense why you don't want to answer
Well,
it.
the thing is, I probably would have a backup internet line if my internet was going out 4 times a week during stream. That would probably be one of the things I would probably try to get sorted as soon as possible, for sure.
All right. Okay, so we're playing 9 holes, right?
This is 9 holes. Yeah.
Okay, 9 holes. Winner take all. Okay. I am in. You can go first. You have honors.
Imagine. Oh, it's so hole-in-oneable.
Oh, I heard you.
I mean, it's
What do they call ringing the chains?
Banging the chain box. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, no way.
Banging those chains.
Oh, my God. Dude, he did it. Holy cow.
All right.
I've been trying to clip farm that hole for like 3 weeks now. He did it on the first try.
Oh man, beginner's luck. Little beginner's
That's
luck.
awesome.
Right.
Oh.
I think I like to think the door's open on this one.
I think the door is wide open, man. I think the door is wide open for you.
Okay, I got a mid-range. I need it to go left, so I'm gonna go forehand. But it's a putter. Forehand. Okay. There we go.
Needed that one. Needed to stick the landing there.
You two bang it?
Yeah, it's a par.
Okay.
That's a par. Honestly, that's a great place to be as long as you're not behind a tree. Look at that. You're between two ferns.
I'm surprised how fun this is. This is like, honestly, after playing this, the PGA game is resident sleeper. This is just...
It makes you wonder why golf games would even have an indicator of where your shot's going to go. Just point your guy where you want to point him to get the shot to go where you think it should go, and then put as much power as you think you should put on it, as much curve as you think you should put on it, and let it go.
Oh, squeaked it. All right, so this is for a push here. Okay. Do you spin or...
I think the spin putt versus the push, the spin is better in 99% of situations. I got saved
right.
from the brink. Look at that.
All right, so we're 1-1. Wow, I squeaked that. Sorry, I'm not... never mind, I have to remove that from my vernacular. I came to the realization, Ryan, probably... I was going through old voicemails. I left squeaks. I left him 7 straight voicemails with no response, and I'm like, this is over like a year and a half. I'm like, okay, I wonder why he hasn't responded. I went back and I listened to every voicemail, and I was roasting him in each one of them. So I'm changing how I'm treating squeaks.
Right.
So I can't say squeaks as a verb anymore, just so you know.
I mean,
So I take that one back.
7 straight voicemails is crazy too.
All right. I didn't get the curve I needed there. Did you what did you do on this birdie?
I birdied on this one, yeah.
Oh, you're cooking now.
I will say, how often do you think you call me? Twice a year, maybe?
Yeah.
You make up, I'm going to say 25% of the voicemails that I get annually. From human beings. If you take out the voicemails that I get from a robot, 1 in 4 voicemails left on my mailbox by a human being is from you.
What does that really say?
People don't be phoning me that much, which I really appreciate, to be honest with you.
Congratulations on your 2-1 lead right now.
Thank you. Thank you. I like not getting phone calls.
Yeah, me too.
Nothing worse than like you finish the stream and then you pick up your phone and then it's like, 4 missed calls. And you're like, oh.
Do you get a lot of robocalls?
It goes through like fits and spurts. There will be weeks where I get like 2 robocalls a day, and then there will be like 2 months where I get none, which I think is about as good as it gets these days. So,
how do they get our information?
oh, probably you bought a pair of pants at the Gap or something like that, and they go, "What's your phone number?" And then you give it to them, and then they sell it to somebody who leaves it in like a unencrypted Google Doc that then gets picked up in a data breach or something. Like, it just, the information goes around and around. But the thing that gets me with these robocalls is they must know it's me because they're speaking Chinese. So that's the thing that'll really put you in a cold sweat, is like, how did they know who they were calling?
So I had a robocall the other day on stream, and I'm like, I had like the angel on one shoulder and the devil on the other. The angel just said, "Hey Dan, mute it, don't answer it." The devil's like, "Answer it live and just see where this thing goes." So I answered the robocall live online, And I leaned into it a little bit. I was buying what they were selling, but after about 6 minutes of working the ribs, I got them to hang up on me.
Oh, yeah.
But
Did
I
they swear
really
at you
wasn't
first?
trying.
Did they swear at you?
No swearing. So it was a girl who was trying to sell me a car warranty. She's like, "Yeah, I want to sell you a car warranty for your 2013 Nissan." Right. You know me. You know me for
Yeah.
a decade. You think a guy like me is driving a Nissan
You're
from
not
Dearborn,
tooling
Michigan?
around in a Nissan Rogue 100%.
So I said, "Hey, what color?" And she goes, "Silver." And I kept asking her a question about the car, and she crumbled, man. Crumbled like a. So this is a runner, right?
I think if you want a hole in one, it's probably not a runner. But if you want to 100% get it across the stream, it's definitely a runner.
I have to do this.
No, that in real golf that would have worked. That would have skipped it across the stream.
I don't know if I can get over this.
With the Fairway Explorer, 100%.
Oh wow!
Look at that. I mean, that's that glide rating.
What did you? So I wish this told me what you got, so I didn't have to ask you.
I got a par on this.
Okay.
So this, well, you're already for bogey, right?
Yeah, this is cooked. So there's no indication as to what you got, right?
I think the color of the circle at the score screen. Great putt, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
So because I got a white circle, you would be like, that's a par. And then a blue would be that's an eagle, which for you was an ace.
Got it. So I think you're up. What are you up? 4-1. This is hole 6.
Hole
Yeah,
6. 4-1 with the push.
Yeah.
Chat keeps it
Okay.
real. Chat knows.
Yeah.
W chat.
All right. W chat. This is a straight shot, right? You just got to believe.
Well, it depends on the natural fade rating of your disc, as indicated by the pin number. Those 4 funky digits next to your mid-range disc.
I mean, there's got to be a better way. Like this is like you talk about golf being not financially acceptable, financially easy to play. This is intellectually not easy to play.
Well, bro, you know what's crazy? Let me see if I could hold it up to the camera. It actually has the numbers on the discs, too. That's not just a video game thing. Right here, it says, this is the Innova Disc Golf Shark. It's a 4402. So it's got a 4 distance, a 4 glide, a 0 fade, and a 2 draw.
And I'm going to alt tab. I want to see actually what it looks like in real life. I want to pull you up. Hold on. All right. The yellow shark. Okay, can you spin it around for me?
How do you like that?
No. Okay. No, I'm saying, can I see the other side of it?
Sure.
Like the back side of it. Where are the numbers? Where are the numbers though?
The numbers are right where my finger is. Right here.
Okay, now can you lick it? I mean, oh, thanks for showing me. All right. Okay, I have a birdie putt right now.
That will give you a push.
Ooh, okay. Okay, good. I need this one.
With the leg
All right,
up
so
and everything.
4-1 with a push. Okay.
Now this.
So you got a putter, a driver, and an iron. You got 3 discs in real life?
Yeah. It's not called an iron. It's called a mid-range. Although an iron disc, wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something? Be pretty heavy, I think. Wouldn't it be something though?
Oh, nice shot. All right, so this is a putter. We're gonna go right at it here. I think it's gonna be another push.
The downside of the easy, like, aceable courses is that a lot of them are just like, you pretty much just birdie automatically. So if you get behind by a little bit, it might be touchy to come back. But this course, or this hole, I should say, is a little bit different. This hole's got some difficulty. It's got a
Sauce to it.
little strategy involved on this one.
So we got to go front hand here. So you think, like, would you know the strat in real life to go forehand versus backhand and be able to execute that?
No, I think I probably have to practice. But I also think that's like, I mean, very on par with, I'm going to call it real golf and drop the facade. Because like the first, like 10 times you go regular golfing, you have no idea what you're doing. Just to be able to make like solid contact with the ball is a dub, right?
100%. All right, so you birdied this.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
It's a heck of a shot,
I
honestly.
gotta make this to keep it in. Oh.
Pretty good.
This is not a tap in?
From this angle, the character actually, the resemblance is uncanny.
All right, this is it. Whoever wins this hole wins the whole thing.
Of course.
We pushed. Okay, no pressure. Are you going through King's Landing? You're going right through. Wow. Ooh, right
Careful,
through King's Landing.
A little bit of foliage on this one.
Little bit of
Which I know is offensive for you. I know you're in your head. You're thinking.
Ooh, we hit the same shot.
Oh, one good power outlet, 16 hours to recharge it, and one Ryobi chainsaw, and this place will be looking a lot different.
Worship. Mid-range, we got to go left. So I need forehand. A little bit of left here. 249. Let's get this toast. It didn't curve. Because there's no indication on the screen, what did you get?
I got a par.
You see, why don't you zoom in? Why don't you zoom in, Mr. Ryan Gary? This could be a birdie to win the whole thing.
See, so when we were saying that whoever wins this one wins the whole thing, I thought we were joking. I'm going to need to see a ledger breaking it down hole by hole, because I kind of thought I had an insurmountable lead, to be honest.
You had a 4-1 lead, and then we've pushed every hole up until this one.
Okay. Is that true, Chad?
Librarian, pull that up.
True? Sure? What the hell? Yeah, why not? All right.
I didn't make it up. Chad, I'm not making it up. Dan actually up one. No, that's not true. Dan is cheating? I'm not cheating. Wait, I bogeyed one? He's up 4-1. This is the 9th hole. We pushed the last 4. You know what? Haters say it's not real.
Okay, let's take a look at the scorecard.
Yes. Yeah.
We did push 3. He's not wrong about that.
I don't know how to read this, so you tell me. Whatever you tell me.
Well, it's now off the screen.
-6 to -4. Oh, so you won then. That's fine.
Well, by the rules of match play that you have cooked up, you have won, though.
I just wanted to hear you say that. I needed you to say that.
And the bonus of that is that it keeps me from having to play golf with your friends, which is a win for everybody.
I will say I'm a little surprised, but I think just for good form, I think we should play 9 more and let it, because we can't play 8. I mean, we can't just play
9 more of Disc Golf Masters.
Yes, we'll play another 9-hole course. I'm up 5-4 because I don't feel good about winning a 9-hole course.
Yeah, but then we can't do that, because then if I win the next 9 holes, then we got to play golf with your friends, and then I'm gonna be out of time because we're already like 2 hours into.
Oh yeah. Good. Okay, I'll take the win. Wait. Okay. So I'm just pulling my screen up right now. I'm making sure my overlays are on.
Me too. So people don't get my credit card information.
I will say you've opened my eyes to golf, man. To golf without a ball. It was pretty fun.
Right.
Thoughts on being bested at your own game, though?
Well, it's interesting. My thoughts about being bested at my own game are interesting because I do seem to feel that I was ahead and then the internet went out and then I won by 2 strokes but lost according to the way that we sliced the rules. So it's an interesting question.
Okay, so why don't you just come out and say what you're saying? So who won the challenge?
You won the challenge.
And I just want to did you get a hole in one or did I get a hole in one?
Nobody got a hole in one. You did get an ace. And look at that. You also get 5 gifted subscriptions.
Oh, yeah.
Can I say to some chatters I recognize? El Weasel, I feel like El Weasel's been around for a bit. I feel like A. Lemonade, they've been around for a bit.
Oh. So you're saying it was time.
Wait, and I get a pack out of that too?
You get a pack out of that, yeah, for sure.
That's huge.
But Ryan Gary, I know you got other stuff planned, but it was fun. Thanks for playing the golf challenge. I do have to say, I think the Vegas odds makers were surprised by the outcome. But it was fun, man. Thanks for introducing me to disc golf.
Of course. Later, man.
All right, see you, buddy.